Viber launched its public chats feature in 2015 and has been diversifying its way of usage ever since. In March 2016, Viber partnered with the British broadcaster BBC to use public chats as a new media. While it is relatively well known that sharing content is increasing on social media networks such as Facebook and Twitter, according to advertising agency Radium One, content shared via dark social media, in other words, private social media channels, actually accounts for 84% of all shared content. In addition, Business Insider reveals that monthly active users on the 4 major messaging apps have surpassed the 4 major social media networks, suggesting that in order to best reach users, messaging apps must be considered. And this is exactly what BBC did. Experimenting with new platforms such as Viber's public chats, BBC delivered the story of a kidnapping in Mexico through pictures, movies, and texts, tying it together with a 30-minute documentary, Our World Kidnapped in Mexico, that was later broadcast on its networks.
For the BBC Stories project, we picked Viber just because, having looked at the public chats feed, it seemed like the best way of being able to post quite a lot of content as regular updates, making it multimedia content as well, so not just text but images, video clips and things like that. I think journalism and chat apps is a really interesting relationship at the moment. A lot of news organisations have really, over the last year or so, started to experiment with how they might try and engage with audiences directly on these platforms. And I can certainly see that over the next sort of year or so, some of these experiments will lead on to more substantial content sort of relationships. I think as far as news reporting and news gathering for published news publishers is concerned, the way I think chat apps are going to move in this area will be making it much more easy for a news publisher or news organisation like the BBC to get direct content coming into it from its audiences.
Even though the campaign lasted only 10 days, the BBC Stories platform attracted almost 7,000 followers from across 172 countries. As of July 2016, the number of followers has doubled. Views and unique views remained consistent throughout the promotion, indicating the anticipation and success of the campaign. As the kidnapping story unfolded, average daily views per user were consistent too, indicating that users repeatedly viewed the chat timeline to follow up. In addition, social and traditional media awareness peaked with #MexicoKidnap, garnering over 200,000 impressions. Media coverage was garnered in over 10 countries globally across trade and mainstream media.
Both Viber and the BBC were really pleased with the results of this project. The whole project only lasted 2 weeks, and we managed to attain a really successful number of followers in a very short amount of time. So the BBC Stories platform managed to reach over 10,000 people, where we just launched it a week before we launched the project. So we're both really satisfied with the results, and hopefully we can do some more collaborations on the BBC Stories platform in the future.